What is up, guys? And we're back in a sunny and beautiful day in what looks like an old country town. Now, I don't know about you, but this town to me is actually super cool, and I'm gutted we only get to see a little bit of it in the main game. Now, I'm here to just tease you a little bit because what if I told you there is more to this prologue than you might think? Yes, that's right. There's a lot of hidden secrets and gems in the prologue that I'm going to walk you through today that might just mean there's more to this little map than what we originally thought. And is that really so surprising given how much detail has gone into the first part of the game? Now, without further ado, let me walk you through everything that's hidden. Now, we're going to start with Uncle Nelson. Obviously, he's looking pretty swish here, looking pretty suave, and his property is pretty substantial. Not a bad little ranch. I wouldn't mind revisiting it one day. But if you take a look into his cellar, you can see there is a hidden basement. Now, guys, it is very uncommon for Schedule 1 to have interiors completed. In Highland Point, there is almost no interiors completed apart from the ones that you can access. So does this mean at one point in the future this will become accessible? As you can see, he's also got an interior for the house, though this isn't as fleshed out. There is a kitchen, a light, and a pink, a bright pink wall here with a light switch. So you just have to imagine at one point this was accessible during the development of this game. Now, does that mean it's going to be, is the doors are going to open again later into the future? Maybe there's going to be development in this part of the map. I really hope so. The desert is underrated. This is a really cool map, and we were only here for the tutorial. I really wish there's a bit of a development here, and there's some way we can incorporate this into the game. That's not it, guys. If we go down to the motel here and we go into the motel office, we can also see a super detailed, fleshed out motel office. The Grand Rock is what it's called. We've got there's a lot of detail and time that's gone into this, guys. We've got an air conditioning unit. We've got lights on the TV. We've got artwork on the wall. I'm not seeing any money laundering machines. We've seen a safe down here. I'm not sure what's going on over here, but guys, this is a lot of detail. Now, obviously, was Tyler experimenting here? Was he practicing? Is this assets that he was just playing around with? Is this all default assets? Who knows? But you can see the hotels are all fully fledged out as well. Maybe at one point he wanted to have all of the interiors fully accessible and then he just locked the doors on them. Not 100% sure, but this is cool. I like the idea of maybe owning the motel as one property and then having all of the different doors to your disposal. I think that's pretty cool. And then this could be, a rival gang, or, this is really the first documentable evidence we have of a rival in quotations gang. This is them. This is the only one in the game at the moment. So is it hints for what's to come? And now that is not the only accessible interior. We've got the doctor's office here that is accessible with a spinning fan and a security camera and a back room. Now this looks like similar to the laundromat in Highland Point where you launder your first lots of money. So possibly plans, details, who knows, guys. I'm just speculating. That's all it is, pure speculation. We've got another, looks like a barber shop here that's fully interactable. And if we go over to the suburbia region, we got a bunch of similar to the bungalow. Now this is one that I really like. Actually, you could probably clean this up a little bit. And this is a really cool interior. I would love to build setups in here. You could do growing upstairs. A lot of space up here. Manufacturing, processing downstairs. This is huge, guys. This is actually massive. This would rival the barn. I would love to see this like a bungalow V2. You know, you could extend the progress of the game. Put this in there, maybe make the barn a little bit bigger. Who knows? I really like this, guys. I would purchase the hell out of this property if I could in Highland Point. They really should put it up there and list it for sale. Maybe this is after the docks or before the docks, after the barn. I don't know. We've got other properties here. This doesn't look as fleshed out. We've got black textures on the walls, but again, not a bad little space. Bedroom in here, living room, kitchen, I assume. Pretty good. And of course, we can keep going. This is very similar. And we've got this room here. Pretty trailer park-esque, you know? Stained walls, stained roof. Go upstairs. Pretty cool. We've got accessible windows here. So this is you know, pretty close to being completed, you know. Maybe this is bungalow V2, more of a realistic space, though you lose a lot of space coming up here. Maybe this is a more realistic second step after the bungalow, or even maybe even before the bungalow. I really like this, guys. This is really cool. You know, and the fact that it's already built, maybe we can try and get in touch with Tyler. Hey, copy and paste this, list it for sale. We'd love to see it. We'd love to build in it. You know, new locations to build. Obviously, it's no manor, but it's close. And that's about going to be it for everything notable that is interactive inside the prologue area of the game. Such a cool little map area. I love it. I really do. It is such a vibe. Unlike Highland Point, where you have distant areas that are interactable, there's only the wind turbines over here, and whatever we've got going on here. But that's about it, guys. It doesn't look like there's any more map expansion areas apart from Uncle's house and the main city. Whereas Highland Point is a bunch of roads leading to little islands, peninsulas, where it looks like the map's going to expand. So who knows what the plan was with this? I would love to know. Has anyone been able to get in contact with Tyler? We need an interview ASAP. You know, we want to know the details. Where's it going? You know, what are your plans? Like, you know, what's life like for you right now after the awesome immediate success of Schedule 1? You know, you've created a game that has, you know, carved out a little place for itself in pop culture history. And you've got a loyal fan base, you know, it's evident. A lot of people love this game and they're going to stick around to see how it goes. And I think personally, I'm going to be one of them. I really am loving Schedule 1. I don't know how many times I can play through it without getting bored. You know, police intensity, hardcore mode, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of game modes to come to Schedule 1. So bring out the new products. Let us get serious. Give us some assault rifles. Turn the police interactions up. Give us cartels. Let's turn Highland Point into a battleground. I reckon it's a lot of fun, guys. How awesome! Let me know what you think. Hidden secrets of the prologue. If you're new to the channel, a like, comment, and subscription goes such a long way. And let us, of course, interact with us in the comment section. I will be there. Bunch of us are going to be down there, keen to talk about Schedule 1. This could be a Discord link. Any questions you have about the game, bunch of people are going to be in there ready to give you a hand. And of course, Twitch link down there as well if you would like to come talk to me live. That's going to be it from me from this one. Hope you enjoyed. Look at us just standing there. And we're going to leave you with that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And of course, I will see you in the next one.